Salvete omnes. Welcome to the Latina 2024 Lightning Talk on the RDEV container project. In this session, we will learn how to leverage the RDEV container to set up, build a from source code, and make code contribution seamlessly. Hi everyone, my name is Atharva Shirdhankar, and I am a software engineer who enjoys working on backend development and operations, including building APIs, working with data, and DevOps tasks. I was also a Google Summer of Code mentee for 2 years, 2023 and 2024, under the R project. Beyond this, I occasionally participate in hackathons, and that's all about me. Let's take a look at why the RDEV container is valuable for our contributors. First, let's talk about the tech stack it uses. The RDEV container project is built primarily with Linux, Bash, and Docker, enabling seamless integration with platforms like Codespaces and Gitpod. The main goal of this project is to provide a ready-to-use development environment that new contributors can set up with just a few clicks. This lowers the entry barrier for new contributors, reducing setup friction and making it easier to contribute to the R project. Setting up the RDEV container is pretty easy and takes just a few clicks. Visit the RDEV container GitHub repository, click on the code button, then switch from local tab to codespace tab, and after that click on the create codespace on main button. This will launch the RDEV container for you in codespaces. Once it is ready, you will have a fully equipped R development environment with R 4.4, the stable version installed in it. And even if you are not contributing code directly, you can use this environment to work on your own R project seamlessly. Let's walk through the R contribution workflow. So I'll be working on this issue regarding the read RDS function, which is R object data object. And also a potential solution is like mentioned by the Giron in the RSVN pull request. So after that we can just build the R for us. So in our dev container we have two environment variables, and this help us to like keep the source code and our build files in separate directory. After that we can just check out the R trunk version which we are needed for this bug fix, and recommended packages can be installed using this. After that, mk like make directory for the this directory path and change directory to it, and after that configure the R, and yes, and build the R using the make command. And after that we can just change the R to which we have built right now, which is rdwell. After that we will like have a look. So this bug says that uh, whenever this read rds function uh, gets an empty file or corrupted file, this throws an error, and this error is not much like gives information about the like what's wrong with the function and which file is corrupted or empty. So we will like change that, and to do so we can just update this serialized R file, uh, and inside it we can update the read rds function. And after making changes we can just change the directory if we are not in the build directory, and use the make command to rebuild the R. After this changes we can see uh, we get we get an error which has more context, and we can see the also the file path mentioned, which is corrupted. uh, After that we can just create a patch file using this command, like changing the directory to top src, and after that we can just use svn diff and save the patch file in the patch directory, and we can also download the patch file. After that we can just submit the patch file on the bugzilla using this add an attachment. There is a special mention, like I would thank my mentors for their guidance the during the gshock time. And also, you can read the blog post by the dcook on fixing our graphics using the RDEV container. And also, thanks to the amazing contributors who build help us build this project. Yeah, and here you can find the resources,